Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So in today's episode of the Yo-Yo only adventure, things are going to be a little different for me because this is the first time in a very long time I've had to actually write down a list of everything that I need to do today. I don't know if the game is getting more confusing or I've binged too much Netflix this week, the brain's not where it's meant to be. But I'm pretty sure I've got to invest in a copy of Dr. Kawashima's Brain Training for the DS. You know what I'm feeling, right? Because I've only got 5 things on my list. I'm looking down at it and I'm like, did I really need to make a list for this? The answer is yes, because I wouldn't have remembered it otherwise. So we do have quite a lot to do today. It's going to be a little bit different than what I said yesterday, because I think in yesterday's episode I said that I wanted to do one of the icy bosses. I'm probably not going to do that today because I don't want to rush things. There are a few things that I need to cross off my list before we get to that point. And the first one is going to be an Amarok. Now, I actually can't remember, and I should have written it down. Can you get an Amarok on the surface of the snow biome, or do you need to be underground? My mind says anywhere in the snow biome, just absolutely anywhere. But I'm also kind of thinking, maybe it's underground. I'm going to try just on the surface first off, and if I can get an Amarok, I'll be pretty pleased. Because in the last episode, we spent a little bit of time getting the Chik Yoyo, and I have to be honest, I was kind of underwhelmed with it. It doesn't really have a good special effect. As you can see, it has these small crystals, but the damage output is actually not that good. I reforged it, and even still, I'm not its biggest fan. And then I remembered, oh, the Amarok is more damaging, and it's also easier to find. So, why did I bother? But that's alright. We got a cool pink yo-yo. There aren't many pink yo-yos in Terraria, so we've at least got one of them. Now, I wanted to talk about a conspiracy theory today, right? I don't know if that's going to get me demonetized straight away, because conspiracy theory is a word that flags on YouTube. But I've been noticing this little theory within the comments of ChippysCouch, and I want to address it, because I find it quite funny. So, there are a few people out there that believe that the intro to this series, in particular, it's only really popped up recently, but they feel like the intro is pre-recorded, and that it just slightly alter it each day, right? So that it doesn't look pre-recorded. I don't know where this is coming from. Do you know what it is? I've been doing YouTube for so long, and I'm really good at mimicking an intro every single time. The truth is, though, I actually do wish my intro was pre-recorded, because I find recording the intro the hardest part of making the video. And it's pretty strange, right? And this is why I wanted to talk about it, because I think I might be alone on this one. So I really like it when an episode of mine just sounds smooth straight out of the gate. I know what I'm saying. I'm not stuttering over my words. It's all nice. If somebody's new to the channel, I want them to have a really good experience, So I spend a lot of time re-recording the intro so that the first minute is perfect, right? So if I had a pre-recorded intro, it would save me so much time, because I spend so long doing the intro, I'm like, oh, my throat's a little bit knackered now. Now I have to record an actual episode. Which is why I don't do the Terraria enthusiast thing as much anymore, because it kind of hurts my throat to do a good 100 times or whatever. So that's the theory. That's it debunked, right? Maybe one day I'll do it live. Wait, I mean, it's always live, right? Maybe live with a camera. to calm down the naysayers. Hey, there we go. There's my Amarok. Thank you very much. She can get it on the surface. Amazing. I did die while trying to farm it. There we go. 63 as opposed to 66 with a godly modifier. Let's have a little look at how much it is to reforge, because if I can get godly on this one, oh my god, it would make my day. 6. Alright, damaged, ruthless, strong, godly. Thank you very much. YouTuber look, I'll take it. So there we go, that's 72 damage, and see, look, it actually has a proper effect. Better yo-yos, man. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. It's kind of like little icy toenails. That's what that is. It's just little icy toenails. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I am scouring the world for my meteorite, because I went and smashed some more orbs, and my theory was correct. Once I smashed a couple more ores, I managed to get a meteorite. So we got a few people in the comments yesterday that really wanted to see the Star Scouter boss fight, And that's cool. I didn't realize that the Star Scouter actually had its own fans. So that's actually kind of interesting to me. So I do want to do it. So what I was going to do was I was going to make the Mega Yo-Yo out of the Amazon and the Velour and the Cascade and all that. I'm not going to be doing that right now because I want to use the Cascade to do the boss fight so that we're about the same level as we were when we would have done it anyway. Because I've not exactly made any new armor. We've got one more accessory slot, but I don't think that's going to matter. Right, so it's not this way, so it's to the right. So I'm going to go get all of the stuff that we need for the boss fight. And then we're going to do the boss fight. And then once we've done that, we're going to move on to like the next thing on my checklist. The boss fight was actually on my checklist. I just wrote it as number 4. When in reality, it should be around number 2. You know what? Number 5 on my list was actually farm for the tier. And that's it. That's as easy as it goes. I did not expect that to just drop straight away. But I was like, right, that's the last thing I want to do in the episode. But then I was walking past and I was like, well, it is a blizzard, so it would make perfect sense to do it now. I'm kind of glad that's done, because we might actually end up doing the Borean Strider today. Man, this list is useless. It's all out of order. I need me a copy of Brain Training. Oh my god. Okay, so have a little look at this. This is the most unfortunate meteorite strike I think I've ever seen. So this is where all of my astral ore once stood, and astral ore is going to be important at some point, right? I don't know when, like I can't remember to be completely honest, but I do know that you do use it for something, and the meteorite is completely destroyed it, so that's a bit of a shame. Oh wait, no. Oh my god. You know what I've done? Other than wreck my world? I've now made this no longer a meteorite biome. So the enemy that... Oh my god. Okay, so panic over. Yeah, the enemies are still spawning, thank god. But I really did fear, I was like, have I just messed this all up? Like, this is such a James thing to do. So it can take a little while to get the alien tech. So once we've got it, we've already got the meteorite. That's why I went to mine the meteorite, because you need it to make the summoning device. I'm going to see if I can spawn it up in the sky and then bring it down to my arena at spawn. Because I don't have a space arena, and I remember in the last series, we tried to do it really high up to the sky, and it didn't really work out too well because of the gravity. So I feel like this might actually be a pretty challenging fight, come to think of it, because of the length of the yo-yo. I don't exactly know. We're going to find out all of this out in a minute, but yeah, I'm just going to be farming away. Farming's taking a little while longer because I've got these astral enemies that are coming in that are a lot harder. So I'm kind of glad that I've got some of my hard mode stuff now so that I can at least kill these enemies. These are cool though. I really like how I know it's strange to say, but they're pretty chunky looking enemies, and I think that's kind of cool. They're a little bit out there for Terraria, but I think that kind of works to its advantage. Hey, I got my strange alien tech, so we can bail on this for now, unless I mess up the spawning, and then we'll be right back. So let me get a bunch of bars. So I think I need 8 meteorite, so that's probably enough. Can I make it here? Yep, it's the Star Scaler. Star Scaler! Yeah, it's just the Star Scaler. You guys know that. Right, let's bring it up to the sky. Where is my arena? It's here, right? Oh, the pirate invasion. Oh my god. Okay, then we're going to try and bring it lower. So let's see if it'll follow us. Hey! Okay, that actually works out pretty well. So let's see how much damage we can do, how quickly we can do this fight. So while I'm doing this fight, I thought I would tell you about, like, the biggest annoyance in my life right now. Which is going to be an ongoing story, right? Throughout the series, I'm going to let you all know how it goes. So, I mentioned in the last episode that I'm going to be in America the day after Thanksgiving. So the full story with this is, a couple of months ago, I was like, oh, I really want to go back to New York, and I want to go for Christmas as like a little getaway, right? So I booked my flights. I'm really excited. I didn't book a hotel or anything. You know, I just booked my flights because I didn't really know what my plans were going to be fully, because this was months ago. And then the airline collapsed. This thing's been around for hundreds of years, and it just so happened to collapse. Now, because I only bought flights, I wasn't insured, essentially, to get a refund, because it was just flights. You have to get, like, a package holiday to get a refund. So I've got this travel insurance that I already had, and I was like, great, I'll go to them. They cover this kind of thing. All right, that fight was just too good. Just too easy and too good. So I'm going to head underground for the next step on the list. Let's open this up. Okay, cool. I just had to go back up and get some shine potions so that we can see. But essentially, what I'm going to be doing now is going through the ores again. So the goal is to get to titanium so that we have some new armor. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this time to hopefully farm out for a skeleton merchant. And I'll also be getting like little things like souls of night and souls of light and all that good stuff. So to end the story, to end the saga of this part of the story, basically I can't get an insurance claim on the flights because there was a typo on the booking document. And I can't go to the company and go, hey, you had a typo on your booking document, because they don't exist anymore. They're not around. Nobody works there. So there's a bunch of other steps that I've got to do. And I am very optimistic that I'll get a refund eventually. And I have got new flights, so it's not like I'm missing out. But my God, what a stress. I never realized that that being an adult and doing something simple like booking a flight could turn into to a couple of weeks worth of work. Because this has been going on for weeks already. But I will keep you all up to date with the saga of me in my New York flights. I am very gutted to have lost the flights though, because the airline that I was with has these rows of 2, so that it was going to be like me and Core just sat on a row, which is great because it's an 8-hour flight and just being sat together, way better. But now I've got a row of 3, so that it's like me, Core, and somebody else, which doesn't really bother me. Like every other flight I've had is usually like that, but it was like a little luxury. It was a little luxury that I was just really looking forward to, that just came like as part of the flight. Because yeah, I just, you know, it's just how it goes. All right, well, for this next part, I'm going to be farming. This is going to take forever. So a lot of jump cuts, but I'll do what I did yesterday. I'll bring you guys in with some progress updates of how I'm doing, what I'm thinking. You know, if I get any random thoughts, you guys are going to know. I've been collecting orichalcum because I need the next yo-yo. Not next yo-yo. I need the next pickaxe. So I'm actually going to make that right now. Let's see. Thank you very much. And then I've got 18 bars, so that should be enough for one of these bad boys. Exactly. Thank you very much as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'll bring you guys back whenever I can. Hey, we got Steampunk Gold Whitney. Mate, Senex's going to be really happy about that. Steam Gunner Controller. Oh, that sounds so cool. I think I've seen that before, though. I think it's like a little drone. Alright, so we finally have a skeleton merchant, and there's a bit of a story with this one, which I think is quite funny. So I've been farming for about an hour for this merchant, and what I've been doing is I've been staying in one spot. I've got a YouTube video open next to me, so it's not like it's been, you know, annoying to do. But then after about an hour, I opened up my phone, and I was like, you know what? Somebody has probably made a mod where you can have this dude live with you full time. And I thought, you know what? What's the harm? He's only going to give us one item that we need, and then we don't need him anymore. And then as I put my phone down, I was like, is that a skeleton merchant? Is that him right there? And that's how it all went down. So, Mr. Skeleton Merchant, I will buy from you a yo-yo glove. This is probably one of the best items we will ever buy in Terraria. There's also a Format C. If we were collecting every yo-yo, I would probably linger here for many hours so I could get the gradient as well. But I will say, see you later, buddy. Thank you very much. So, before we make a mega accessory, let's make the final pre-hard mode modded yo-yo. So this is the variant of the Nocturnal. So here it is. It's the Sanguine. Nice. Upon hitting an enemy, a homing life light will be released. And there we go. The Sanguine. Here it is in all of its glory. Kind of cool, right? It's a shame that we didn't get to use it when it was needed to be used. But the damage is so low even now. But there we go. All right. Well, let's see. We need a counterweight, which we've already got, which we have in red, which is kind of cool because it matches this yo-yo. We've got the string, so we should be able to make a yo-yo bag. Hey, you know what? This needs its own music. This is a pretty magical moment right here. Let's try and get a reforge on it, because right now it's movement speed. I would like something really good. Yeah, menacing is really good. So let's test it out. Well, you have to hit something first, but there we go. Boys, we did it. I can't believe it. And I've done it a lot quicker in the episode than I thought I was going to do it. I've crossed off everything that I need on my list, other than titanium. Because while I was farming away for the skeleton merchant, I couldn't really be bothered to mine a whole bunch. So I do actually have to go and do that now, which is going to be a bit of a shame, because it's going to be a bit of a bore. For me, at least, this is going to be a bit of a bore. But it should leave us at a pretty great place to do the Borean Strider. The only problem is we need it to rain, and it's probably rained about 1 million times. So I don't know how soon it's going to be before it rains again. Actually, let's test this out. Pirate Invasion. Look at that. Boy, we got 2 yo-yos. We're doing mad damage. God, this is so much quicker than anything I've ever fought before. Nice. This is great. I really like this. So, does the better yo-yos mean that we get special effects from both of the yo-yos? You know, do we get double the amount of icy toenails? We probably do. It's hard to tell, though, because with this, there's so much going on. I'm just going to keep my yo-yos here and see how quick I can kill this captain. God, it's actually so quick, isn't it? This was well worth it. This was the best thing I've ever farmed for. Yeah, it's such an easy farm. It's, you know, you're not really doing it. You just stood around. I was watching some Bon Appetit videos. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this channel. It's pretty amazing. It's been popular for a long time. It's owned by a big company. But essentially, there's a test kitchen that's built inside of the One World Trade Center. And it's like a cooking show. And they have all these different shows. You gotta go check it out. The best one is the gourmet makes, where they try and recreate like sweets. That's really good. There's also the blind food one. That's really good as well. All right, this is just an ad for Bon Appetit now. I thought I would kill the pirate captain by now. So what have we learned from this? We can almost kill a pirate captain before running out of stuff to say about Bon Appetit, the YouTube channel. Okay, let me finish this off. All right, there we go. So that's finished off now. So, still pretty powerful. It's not bad. I don't feel like I'm going to finish the Pirate Invasion, though, because I can't be bothered. I'm just going to go do my mine. I'm going to get my grind on for this. And I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, once I've mined it all. And I really don't have that much. I feel like I have about 40 pieces, when I feel like I need about 400 pieces. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of titanium, but I don't feel like it's going to be enough. But we're going to double check. So, breastplates, leggings, and then yeah, I need enough for a helmet, so I've got to go back down again. But I'm making good progress. I've gone all the length of hell and back again to like do the top part, see if I can get any titanium. So now it's going to be a case of just like diving into the world, different angles, see what can happen. It's not that much left, you know, just a helmet, it'll be fine. So I've actually found this little spot right here where the enemies keep spawning and going below me. So this is how I'm dealing with the pirate invasion, because I can't really be dealing with the pirate ship right now. I don't think I'm ready to take on one of those. So this is kind of like a nice slow farm. Although it is very slow. You know, each enemy is a percentage, 100 enemies. I mean, I've got good damage, but it's not like, you know, I'm not blitzing through them. But I'm getting there. 77% is not too shabby. You don't actually get anything for defeating the pirate invasion. I don't think you get the NPC, right? The pirate. And I'll be honest with you, I can't really tell you what the pirate sells because I don't think I've been to him in a long time. The only thing I know is that the name of it is a reference to Jake and the Neverland Pirates, a Disney show, or like a Disney kids show, a long time ago. I don't know if that show's still on the air. That might be a dated reference. It was not out when I was a kid, so I guess it's not that dated, but even still. My nieces were very into it, if I remember correctly. Something like that. But anyway, that's just a little bit of Terraria trivia right there for you. Alright, so I just went and got some more titanium, and I'm very much hoping that this is the end, because this is one of those episodes that I've spent like a good couple of hours on, but I know will come out a lot shorter than the rest, because boss fights make episodes longer. So if an episode's ever short, I never want to, I don't want you to think I'm like, you know, undercutting you guys, right? It's just the way it goes. Alright, thank God. Thank God, because I was sick of mining. So, titanium mask, bam. Alright, so our current defense is 35. And it is now 57. And just to look at damage, this is 67. And this is 67. Alright, alright. And we also get the ability to have Shadow Dodge. So in the next episode, what I think we need to do is, first off, we need to create some wings, because I've lost that extra jump, so our mobility is worse for having this higher defense. And then after that, what I think we'll do is, we'll work through Cryogen, and also the Borean Strider. So 2 bosses, 1 episode, I'm kind of excited about that. And then we'll work on getting some modded yo-yos. So guys, I hope you had a great time with me today. And if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you are new around here, maybe consider clicking the subscribe button. Because hey, I'm worth being on your homepage. Thank you all for watching, guys. Peace.